Today, I will be talking about financial crisis. So, what is the financial crisis? Financial crisis is any abrupt variety of situation in which some financial assets suddenly lose a large part of their nominal value. In the 19th and early 20th centuries, many financial crises are associated with banking panics, and many recessions coincident with those panics. Other situations that are often called financial crises include stock market crash, currency crisis, and banking crash. In the history of financial crisis, the worst financial crisis since the Great Depression of the 1930s was the 2007 to 2008, also known as global financial crisis and the 2008 financial crisis. It was primarily caused by deregulations in the financial industry. The permanent banks engaged in hedge fund trading with derivatives. Banks then demand more mortgage to support the profitable sale of those derivatives. They create interest-only loans that become affordable to subprime borrowers. When housing prices start falling as supply renewed the demand, the trapped homeowner couldn't afford the payment, but couldn't sell their house neither. When the value of the derivatives breaks, banks stopped lending to each other. It created the financial crisis. After starting in 2008 with a double-digit growth rate, substituted trade surplus and over $1 trillion in foreign reserves as banks began to collapse in the United States and Europe, Chinese government quickly found itself drawn into a financial mess. The US and Europe fell into a credit crisis, so they were forced to cut back on consumption, which fueled a massive decrease in demand for Chinese imports. China was already experiencing an economic downturn, and the lack in demand from abroad means factory close. It caused high job loss all over in China. During the recession of 2008 to 2009, China's export dropped 15 to 18%, causing Chinese GDP nearly down to 10%. During the crisis, there's nearly 10,000 workers lost in the job, forcing citizens to return to home in the countryside. China's urban unemployment during financial crisis raised to 4.2%. Also, the stock market have heavily crushed the Chinese economic growth. Chinese government respond to the financial crisis. The major part that caused China's financial increase because of China's monetary policy has been too loose. There's no need for such low interest rates. Interest rates are important in device in developing countries. Such small or tiny interest rates and medium-sized profits will not drive enterprises to a good shape. The progress made in enterprises reform will still be evaluated. To recover financial crisis, government have been creating 9 million jobs by the end of 2009, which helps lower the unemployment rate. In economics today, China is back on track, having 11.9% growth of GDP for the first quarter of 2010. Financial crisis bring China economic growth rapidly. In 2010, China has become the United States' second largest trading partner. China's financial development has been such a 4 of the 10 largest banks in the world, based on the market capitalization are Chinese. And the Industrial and Commercial Bank of China and China Construction Bank ranking as the first and the second in the world.